here in Sapporo, the capital of Hokkaido, and we're going to spend 8 days on that wonderful island. Lots of gravel roads, lots of fabulous scenery, volcanoes and so on. It really is going to be the unknown Japan.
I've never been to Japan. It's always somewhere that I've wanted to visit. But to have the opportunity of actually rallying and seeing a big part of Japan, I think is just sort of the dream trip.
I think it's experiencing the country in a total different way. Slow, not as fast as their trains that they have, not on a plane, but also not walking. So you get to see the whole country.
I think the nature and the animals, but also I'm a foodie when it comes to Japan, so I'm just in dreamland when it comes to food.
This car is my first car I bought at the age of 16, 2 years before having my driving license. I was an apprentice in mechanics. Well, it was very cheap at the time, and I kept the car until now. That's a nice story.
The regularities are what really crowns it so far. I mean, especially the last 2 days, the gravel is superb, and we're loving it, the cars are loving it. Great to get away from the cities and away from the tourist zones, and we're just looking forward to many miles of fun.
Japan and doing one of these magical long rallies, unless you do a whole pile of them, it takes a few days to sort of get into gear again, but we're gradually getting into it, and it's such a beautiful place and absolutely fascinating.
It was a wonderful scenery, especially the Pacific Ocean during 10 kilometers about or more. And all the roads are very nice to drive.
narrow through the forests, very, very interesting. Some not easy to drive, but that's what we are looking for.
Beautiful. It's immaculately clean. The people are just so lovely, very obliging, very helpful, and we just can't get over the cleanliness of the place.
The impressions of the rally are great. It's well organized, the hotels are nice, and the food is good, so nothing to blame about.
I think we saw a lot in the north of this Hokkaido Isle, and I think today it was a little bit of changing because now we are on Honshu Island and there were much more traffic than in the north, but it was beautiful.
We're looking forward to Kyoto, we're looking forward to more days on the road, to more food. We've only had one glass of sake so far, and we've decided we're going to sample the different options because we started to realise there's quite a lot to sake and quite a lot of variants, and we thought we might as well try them all.
Every day is something new, something to giggle at, and I can't believe we're day 10, so I'm almost mourning the fact that we're as far through it as we are.
Definitely the first time in Japan, and it's fabulous. What I love about the Japanese, how polite they are, how gracious they are. I love the Japanese loos. Well, Hokkaido was much more sort of rural, a bit like being in Scotland. As soon as we got over onto Honshu, everything immediately changes and you see slightly more interesting buildings.
The architecture is really different. Here you can get to see the more typical Japanese architecture. And I think this part of the island is more what I've imagined of Japan.
It's almost like travelling through a Japanese theme park sometimes. The way that you just get these exquisite little houses, their little shrine-like roofs. When we went to a fishing village, all the boats were the same. And they were all tied up in size order. So the 5 big ones together, the 2 little ones together. Extraordinary sense of order.
It is my first rally, so it's been a bit difficult. I've been learning a lot, getting better every day. To get to see all the hidden places of Japan, all the regularity roads we've been have been amazing.
I think always with RTG events, the choice of road is just fantastic. Go along and Fred finds these crazy roads in the middle of nowhere. Yesterday we had a regularity that went through a series of unlit tunnels.
I've really enjoyed going up into the mountains and doing wonderful regularities with fantastic forests of Japanese cedars either side of us. It's fabulous, absolutely love it.
I think in Japan, where you are looking for somewhere to go away and be a little bit freer in how you drive, I think that the selection of roads has been fantastic.
We're in it for the fun, we're in it for the journey, and we're thoroughly enjoying ourselves.
The snow monkeys presented quite an interesting spectacle. Everyone was expecting to see sort of the snow monkeys as we see them in all the pictures with frost and snow on them, and instead there were sort of like 3 males just, you know, living quite happily where they were. Actually, it was the humans that sort of were sort of slightly more interesting ultimately because they were so busy photographing them.
It's blown all my preconceived ideas totally out of the water. Lots of hairpin roads, fabulous scenery, so many trees and mountains. It's just been unbelievable and it's been absolutely spectacular.
Seeing Fuji was a real highlight because I knew that you don't get to see it often, and having spoken to people, they've been to Japan and not seen it, so we were lucky and had great views.
Wow, it was fun. So in the morning my father was doing the dirt test and then I did the go-kart test. So we are switching driver, you know, and co-driver, which is kind of fun. You know, he has a lot of experience with dirt. I have a lot of experience with on racetracks. So yeah, we're compensating and yeah, enjoying a lot. We managed to bring the car back in one piece with big smiles on our faces.
Seeing the culture of the land, I mean, and the people, and how polite people are and how friendly they are. The difference between right in the far north and travelling south. I mean, when we moved islands, you could almost be in a different country.
As a Swiss, you may be really hungry because I love venison loin, but I heard there's no deer that you can eat in Nara, so we were just petting them. We checked out Kyoto, some temples, some really, really nice food. I mean, the focus was pretty much set on food in Kyoto, I have to say.
Radiator is new, the water pump is new, but not the gearbox, of course. And since now 2 weeks I have gearbox noise, try to not force, but we are here for the fun, you know. We are in Japan, we enjoy, my wife and I, we are happy to be here. So let's continue it until the end. Are very beautiful, green, a lot of similitudes to the Swiss Alps, but I would say sometimes even better. We enjoy a lot.
Day 22, and we've done 2 of the islands of Japan, and tomorrow we do the 3rd, and a couple of days later we do the 4th. Tomorrow into Shikoku, which is really a step back in time. Hard to believe, but the roads get narrower, the roads get leafier, and really going to be an experience.
Savage, I would say, today. I think the trick is to give people a really big, fantastic ramen-based lunch and then send them up the biggest mountainous hairpin track you can find, and that soon burns it off again. Really great bunch of competitors on this event, and that's made it special.
Last rest day we went into the centre of Hiroshima and did the Peace Park, museum, but we're actually touring after the rally, so we're going to go back there as well, so we'll see a bit more of it then. Today's been fantastic. Not 2 very nice tricky irregularities today, which had us going around in circles, which I love because I do quite well on those. So yeah, no, it's been good. It's found some good roads.
The volcano was great. Times see the lake, it opened up and the mists disappeared, and the scenery was more like alpine scenery.
Simon has a bit of a habit of winning, and we're really, really chuffed. So to win, the pre-war class in a car that's 100 years old, it hasn't missed a beat, and we're incredibly proud of it. And Simon, he's a legend.
We couldn't have come to Japan with a Japanese car and not get it to the first place, although it did take us a while, didn't it?
We give it our best, and it's just been such a fantastic trip all round that actually the competition and the winning has been the icing on the cake, but the cake has been fabulous.
Yeah, we've certainly seen Japan top to bottom in ways that you wouldn't otherwise get a chance to do, so that alone makes it all worthwhile.